Have you ever wondered why, even with age or stress, some men still maintain that powerful, lasting firmness, while others begin to struggle? It's not just about hormones or desire, it's about circulation, sensitivity, and care. Before you scroll away thinking, another fake oil hack, hear me out. Because what I'm about to explain is grounded in biology, not hype. When men self-stimulate, most focus only on release. But very few realize that the act itself is an opportunity to improve performance, not diminish it. You see, blood flow to that region is the very foundation of strength, stamina, and control. When that blood flow weakens, the firmness suffers, and over time, your body forgets how to respond at full power. Now here's the twist: massaging with the right natural oil before stimulation can completely change that for magic. But for maintenance, oils rich in vitamin E, castor, coconut, or argan compounds do something remarkable. They enhance microcirculation under the skin, making vessels more responsive and tissues more oxygenated. This helps improve not only the quality of firmness, but also sensitivity and recovery afterward. And yes, it's safe when done correctly, using small, consistent amounts and gentle rhythmic motion. You're not just lubricating, you're conditioning, training your body to stay responsive, energized, and youthful. Just like athletes warm up muscles before a workout, this is your biological warm up, your signal to the body: stay alive, stay strong. Most men ignore this, thinking oiling is old school or unnecessary. But science says otherwise. Circulatory and skin supportive oils protect the nerve endings, prevent dryness, and reduce micro tension that leads to performance fatigue. In other words, you're not just improving sensation, you're building resilience. So next time, don't rush the process. Take 2 minutes, apply massage, breathe. It's not about pleasure alone. It's about restoring a connection between your body and mind naturally, safely, and effectively. If you do it regularly, over time, you'll notice the difference, not just in duration or strength, but in overall confidence. Because real performance isn't about one moment, it's about longevity. And remember, when biology, circulation, and care come together, nature rewards you with results that no pill can replicate. Have you ever stopped to think why, even when desire is there, your body sometimes doesn't respond the way it used to? Why that natural firmness, that youthful stamina feels like it's slipping away slowly, quietly? Most men assume it's just aging, stress, or hormones, but the truth is deeper and surprisingly simple. It's all about circulation and care. What I'm going to share with you today isn't a myth or some overnight miracle. It's about how a small, consistent habit, applying a natural oil before self-stimulation, can completely change your body's responsiveness naturally and safely. When men engage in self-pleasure, they usually focus on one thing: release. But few realize that what they do in those few minutes can either strengthen or weaken their future performance. Every time you stimulate without preparation, without awareness, the delicate tissues and vessels in that region experience friction and micro tension. Over time, this reduces sensitivity and disrupts proper blood flow. That's where pre-massage with oil makes a world of difference. It's not just about lubrication, it's about activating and conditioning the most vital network of your body, your blood vessels. Imagine this: before any workout, an athlete stretches, warms up, and prepares the muscles for performance. The same principle applies here. When you apply a natural oil like castor, coconut, or vitamin E oil and gently massage it in slow circular motions, you're awakening dormant circulation. The warmth of your hands, combined with the oil's natural properties, triggers better oxygen delivery and microcirculation beneath the skin. This not only enhances firmness in the moment, but trains your vessels to stay responsive over time. Many men underestimate how much skin health influences performance. Dryness, irritation, or micro cuts can disrupt nerve endings and reduce sensation. Oils rich in antioxidants and fatty acids repair and nourish that skin barrier, keeping it soft, resilient, and more sensitive. In fact, regular application before stimulation works almost like a natural tonic, retraining the body to maintain vitality and responsiveness. And here's something even more interesting: this simple ritual doesn't just help physically, it also reconnects you mentally. The act of slowing down, breathing deeply, and massaging gently creates awareness. That mind-body connection is what amplifies control and stamina. The more relaxed and attuned your body becomes, the stronger and longer your firmness lasts. It's not fantasy, it's pure physiology. So if you've been searching for a natural way to bring back that youthful power, try this before stimulation. Take 2 minutes for yourself. Warm a few drops of oil between your palms, massage with purpose, and feel your body respond. Over weeks, you'll notice lasting improvements in circulation, firmness, and confidence, because nature always rewards care and consistency. Remember, The goal isn't quick pleasure, it's long-term vitality. You're not just preparing for the moment, you're training your body to perform, recover, and stay strong naturally. Think of it as a quiet ritual of self-respect, one that keeps your energy, power, and masculinity alive the way nature intended. When it comes to male performance and vitality, most men never realize how much control they actually have over their own bodies. They think it's all about testosterone or genetics, but in truth, your physical response depends heavily on blood flow, nerve function, and how you take care of that sensitive skin tissue. You see, when a man engages in self-stimulation, he's creating a natural process that involves circulation, arousal, and muscular control. But if this act is rushed, rough, or done without care, it begins to slowly dull the body's natural sensitivity and responsiveness. That's why applying a natural oil before any form of stimulation isn't just for comfort. It's a deeply restorative practice that supports long-term firmness and endurance. When you warm up with oil, what you're really doing is telling your body it's time to activate. Think of it as priming your engine before driving. That oil acts as a conductor for better blood flow, allowing oxygen, rich blood to reach every fine vessel and tissue involved in achieving firmness. Oils like castor, coconut, or vitamin E are not only smooth, they're rich in nutrients that penetrate the skin, helping strengthen the small veins that deliver that all-important rush of blood. This gentle stimulation increases nitric oxide activity, which relaxes blood vessels, allowing them to expand and hold blood longer. The result, stronger, fuller, and more sustained firmness. What's even more fascinating is that these oils also help repair skin damage caused by friction or dryness. Many men unknowingly experience micro tears in that area from repeated stimulation or harsh rubbing, and over time, these small injuries cause a decrease in nerve sensitivity. But when you introduce oil massage, those tissues are nourished, protected, and healed. The skin becomes more elastic, more responsive, and the nerves regain their sharpness, creating a more powerful, controlled experience overall. But let's go beyond the surface. The act of massaging itself has a physiological impact. It signals the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and allows for deeper arousal. When you take your time, breathe, and focus, your body naturally channels more energy to that region. It's not about rushing to an end. It's about reawakening your system and allowing blood and energy to circulate freely. This, over time, helps restore your natural stamina and control. Consistency is key. Doing this once or twice won't change much, but making it a routine can. By giving your body that care before each session, you train the blood vessels and nerves to respond efficiently. This improves long-term firmness, recovery time, and even hormonal balance by reducing stress and improving circulation. So the next time you think self-pleasure is just about release, think again. It's an opportunity, a chance to strengthen, to rejuvenate, and to maintain the kind of vitality that lasts for years. That's why applying oil before stimulation isn't just a tip, it's a ritual of self-preservation, a natural, science-backed way to ensure your body stays powerful, responsive, and strong no matter your age. Most men underestimate how much simple habits can affect their performance and confidence. They often look for instant fixes, pills, supplements, or short-term solutions without realizing that the real power lies in consistent natural care. Your body is a system, not a switch, and just like any system, it responds to how you treat it daily. That's why applying a natural oil before self-stimulation isn't some strange ritual. It's a form of maintenance, a way to keep your performance system tuned and ready. It's not about vanity, it's about health, circulation, and energy management. When you apply oil before stimulation, you're not just coating the skin, you're activating one of the most important processes your body relies on, blood flow regulation. The penis is made up of smooth muscles and delicate blood vessels that expand when blood rushes in. Over time, if these vessels are neglected or circulation weakens, the firmness becomes inconsistent. But oil massage changes that. By gently rubbing and warming the area, you stimulate local blood flow, increase oxygen delivery, and make the vessels more elastic. Think of it as training your body to maintain that same strength you once had naturally. Natural oils like castor, olive, or argan have unique compounds that nourish and protect. Castor oil improves microcirculation and tissue flexibility. Olive oil is loaded with antioxidants that fight oxidative stress, which can damage vessel walls. Argan oil contains vitamin E and essential fatty acids that repair and rejuvenate skin tissue. When used regularly, these oils don't just improve surface texture, they support the deeper layers where real performance begins. And here's something most people don't talk about. Stimulation without oil often creates unnecessary friction. That friction gradually desensitizes the area, reducing natural sensation and response time. It's a slow process, but it's one of the main reasons men feel less sensitive as they age. The right oil eliminates that friction while improving nerve health, keeping sensation alive and strong. The warmth from your hands combined with slow circular motion activates nerve endings and blood channels. You're literally teaching your body how to respond better each time. Beyond physical benefits, there's a mental dimension to this as well. Taking a few moments to focus on yourself, to breathe, and to stimulate mindfully reduces stress hormones like cortisol. And when cortisol drops, testosterone activity becomes more efficient. That's why men who approach this process calmly and consistently often notice not just better firmness, but also improved mood, clarity, and confidence. It's the body's way of rewarding balance. So instead of thinking of oil massage as a minor step, see it as your pre-performance preparation, a warm-up for your body's most powerful function. Over time, this simple practice can transform how you feel, restoring not just strength and endurance, but also self-assurance. Because the truth is, when you take care of your body in small, deliberate ways, it always gives back in powerful, natural results. There's a simple truth many men ignore: your body only performs as well as you prepare it to. You can't expect strength, endurance, and lasting power if you're not taking care of the systems that make it possible. Think about it, you wouldn't start running without stretching or lift weights without warming up. Yet, when it comes to self-stimulation, most men go straight in, ignoring how vital proper preparation is. Applying a natural oil before this act isn't a luxury. It's a signal to your body, a message that says, wake up, circulate, perform. This one step can make the difference between temporary satisfaction and long-term vitality. When you use natural oils, castor, coconut, olive, or argan, you're not just moisturizing the skin, you're feeding the body what it needs to function at its best. These oils carry powerful nutrients, vitamin E, antioxidants, and fatty acids that protect the skin's barrier and improve elasticity. As you massage them in, they penetrate deep into the tissue, strengthening blood vessels and increasing the ability of those vessels to expand and contract effectively. That means when arousal happens, blood can flow freely and stay there longer. This is the foundation of firmness, healthy, responsive circulation. Over time, neglecting this area leads to stiffness in the tissues, dryness, and a loss of flexibility. That's when men begin to notice a drop in performance or sensitivity. But consistent pre-stimulation oil massage counteracts all of that. The act of applying oil is more than just surface-level care. It's a conditioning process. The rhythmic motion of your hands, the heat generated by friction, and the nutrients absorbed through the skin all work together to train your body to stay active and responsive. It's like doing daily stretches for your most important muscle. But the benefits don't stop with physical improvement. There's a psychological power in this ritual too. Taking 2 or 3 minutes to breathe, focus, and connect with your body before stimulation helps you control your arousal and energy. It slows down your rhythm, helps you stay aware of sensation, and builds stronger mental control. When you're mentally in sync with your body, you gain endurance, you last longer, and you enjoy the experience more deeply. It becomes less about release and more about rejuvenation. Another overlooked aspect is recovery. Many men experience fatigue or slight soreness after stimulation because their tissues haven't been properly conditioned. Oils like castor or coconut help reduce microtension, soothe the skin, and support faster recovery. Over time, this practice improves resilience, allowing you to maintain consistent performance without strain. The beauty of this method lies in its simplicity. No chemicals, no artificial enhancers, just nature and your own awareness. It's a reminder that real strength doesn't come from shortcuts. It comes from understanding how your body works and respecting its needs. By using oil before stimulation, you're not indulging, you're investing in your long-term vitality, energy, and masculine power. This habit, done mindfully and regularly, keeps you feeling firm, strong, and confident. Naturally, every man wants to feel strong, confident, and in control of his own body. But as the years go by, many notice subtle changes, less energy, reduced sensitivity, and weaker responses. It's easy to blame age or stress, but the real reason often lies in something much simpler: neglect. The truth is, your body adapts to how you treat it. If you rush, ignore care, and skip preparation, the body slowly loses its natural responsiveness. But when you take time to nourish and stimulate the right way, you can actually retrain your body to perform at its best again. And one of the most effective ways to do that is by applying a natural oil before stimulation. This small yet powerful step helps in ways most men never imagine. First, it boosts blood circulation, the foundation of any strong and lasting firmness. When you gently massage with warm oil, you're not just easing friction, you're increasing oxygen delivery to the tissues. The skin absorbs the oil's nutrients, which strengthen the blood vessels, improve elasticity, and make the tissues more receptive to blood flow. That's the secret behind those moments of full, confident firmness that feel effortless and natural. The oils that work best, like castor, coconut, and vitamin E, have been used for centuries to promote vitality and rejuvenation. Castor oil, in particular, is known for its ability to stimulate deep tissue flow, reducing internal tension and helping oxygen reach every micro vessel. Coconut oil, on the other hand, softens and hydrates the skin, protecting sensitive nerves and preventing dryness. Vitamin E-rich oils heal and repair, allowing better nerve transmission and skin flexibility. Together, they form a natural blend of restoration and protection. Now, imagine combining these benefits with mindful touch. When you take your time to massage slowly, breathe deeply, and focus on the sensation, something powerful happens. Your parasympathetic nervous system activates. This is the rest and restore mode of your body, the opposite of stress. When it's active, your heart rate stabilizes, blood pressure lowers, and blood flows freely to the regions that need it most. This not only enhances physical performance, but also calms your mind, giving you better control and endurance. Over time, consistent oil application and massage can bring lasting transformation. The tissues become more pliable, the nerves more responsive, and the overall sensation richer. You begin to feel that youthful responsiveness again, not because of external aids, but because your body is functioning the way it's supposed to. The best part, it's natural, safe, and easy. You're not relying on pills or chemicals. You're teaching your body how to heal, strengthen, and sustain itself. Just a few minutes before stimulation, warming the oil, applying it mindfully, and allowing the body to absorb can completely change how you feel and perform. It's not just self-care, it's self-respect. A quiet, consistent ritual that restores your confidence, your energy, and your masculine power, one mindful step at a time. Most men grow up thinking self-pleasure is something quick, hidden, and mechanical, something to be done and forgotten. But what if that very mindset is what's quietly weakening your performance over time? What if slowing down, preparing properly, and caring for your body before stimulation could completely change your energy, stamina, and firmness naturally? This isn't about chasing a trend or miracle cure. It's about understanding your own biology and working with it instead of against it. Applying a natural oil before stimulation isn't a gimmick. It's one of the most effective ways to restore blood flow, awaken sensitivity, and maintain strength as you age. Let's break it down from the inside out. Every time you experience arousal, the body channels blood into the smooth muscle chambers responsible for firmness. Over time, if circulation weakens or if friction repeatedly irritates those tissues, these chambers lose flexibility and fullness. That's when you start noticing weaker responses and shorter duration. But applying oil before stimulation activates a different outcome. The gentle heat from massage dilates small blood vessels, boosts nitric oxide activity, and enhances oxygen supply. It's like giving your body a natural workout without strain. The oils that make the biggest difference are those rich in vitamins, antioxidants, and fatty acids. Castor oil promotes deeper tissue repair and strengthens vascular walls. Coconut oil softens the skin and keeps nerve endings alive and protected. Argan and vitamin E oils act as natural anti-aging compounds, preventing oxidative stress and micro-inflammation that can affect responsiveness. When massaged in, these oils feed your skin and vessels, making the tissues more elastic and receptive, exactly what's needed for stronger, longer-lasting firmness. But it's not just a physical process, it's also psychological. When you take a few minutes before stimulation to apply oil slowly, you're reprogramming your body's rhythm. You're teaching it to be more aware, more connected, and more in control. This kind of self-care isn't indulgence, it's discipline. It's what separates temporary satisfaction from long-term power. The breathing, the motion, and the focus together activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for calm arousal and sustained performance. It helps you last longer, stay focused, and feel more present. Many men also notice improved recovery with this practice. After stimulation, the tissues remain supple and relaxed instead of sore or tense. The improved circulation speeds up repair and reduces fatigue, keeping the body ready for the next time. Over weeks, this consistency builds real results, better blood flow, stronger response, and renewed confidence. So when a urologist recommends using natural oil before stimulation, it's not for comfort, it's for conditioning. Just like training your muscles or taking care of your skin, this is about maintenance and longevity. You're not just taking a moment for pleasure, you're investing in your body's future performance. The more you care, the more it gives back, naturally, powerfully, and confidently. every single time. Every man wants to feel confident in his own body, to have the kind of control, power, and endurance that makes him feel alive. But here's the truth most men never talk about. Your strength isn't only about hormones or age. It's about how well you maintain your circulation and sensitivity. Over the years, stress, lack of rest, and even the way you self-stimulate can slowly dull those natural systems that once worked effortlessly. The good news is your body can be retrained. And one of the simplest, most natural ways to do it is by using oil before stimulation. It's not a trick. It's a science-backed method that supports blood flow, nerve function, and long-term vitality. Let's think about how this actually works. When you stimulate yourself without preparation, you create friction that can cause dryness and micro-irritation. It doesn't show immediately, but over time, those tiny stresses lead to reduced sensitivity and weaker responses. But when you apply oil beforehand, everything changes. Oils such as castor, coconut, or vitamin E act as natural conditioners for the skin and vessels underneath. The massage warms up the area, allowing blood to flow freely, while the nutrients in the oil penetrate deeper layers of tissue. This process restores flexibility and nourishes the nerves, keeping them active and responsive. The physiological benefits are remarkable. Better blood circulation means more oxygen, more nutrient delivery, and a stronger, fuller response. The skin becomes healthier, softer, and more resilient, while the internal tissues maintain their strength and elasticity. In short, you're supporting your body's natural system, the very one responsible for firmness and endurance. It's like tuning up an engine before a race. It ensures everything runs smoother and performs better. But there's another side to this that most men overlook: the mental aspect. Taking a moment to apply oil and massage slowly changes your relationship with your own body. Instead of rushing or treating it as a quick release, you start building mindfulness. You feel the warmth, the rhythm, the pulse of your own energy. This awareness helps you control stimulation, delay climax, and maintain that steady state of arousal longer. It's not fantasy, it's how the brain and body sync when you give them time to connect. The best part: this simple habit compounds over time. The more consistently you apply oil and massage, the stronger your body becomes. You'll notice firmer responses, better control, and more satisfaction, not just physically, but emotionally too. It's a quiet confidence that comes from knowing your body is working the way it was meant to. So don't see oiling as something minor. It's a form of self-discipline, a signal of care and awareness. You're not doing it to fix a problem. You're doing it to maintain power. Every drop of oil, every slow movement, every breath is a message to your body. Stay strong, stay alive, stay ready. And when you do that consistently, your body listens. It responds with strength, stamina, and confidence that feels completely natural. When it comes to male vitality, most men chase results without understanding the foundation that creates them. They look for supplements, pills, or instant fixes, but ignore the daily habits that actually shape long-term performance. The body is like a system. It remembers how it's treated. Every choice, every routine leaves an imprint on how well your circulation, nerves, and responsiveness function. And one of the most overlooked yet powerful habits is the act of applying oil before stimulation. It's not just about comfort, it's about building strength, restoring sensitivity, and keeping the body responsive the way nature intended. Here's what really happens when you make this a consistent practice. As men age or go through stress, their blood vessels begin to lose flexibility. The smooth muscle fibers responsible for firmness don't fill as quickly or hold blood as effectively. Over time, this leads to weaker responses and shorter duration. But massaging with oil before stimulation helps reverse that trend. The gentle pressure and warmth of the hands awaken circulation, expand the vessels, and activate the tiny capillaries that feed oxygen into the tissues. It's like switching on the power grid of your body. Suddenly, blood moves freely, energy flows, and responsiveness improves naturally. The oils that work best are the ones nature designed to heal and protect: castor, coconut, olive, or argan. These aren't just surface moisturizers. They penetrate deep into the skin, strengthening the vessels and tissues that support firmness. Castor oil, for instance, has ricinoleic acid, a compound known to enhance blood flow and reduce inflammation. Coconut oil is rich in lauric acid, which protects nerve endings and prevents irritation. Argan and vitamin E oils help with cell repair, restoring the natural elasticity of the skin and improving sensation. When combined with gentle, mindful massage, these oils transform from simple lubricants into performance boosters that work from within. But what truly makes this process powerful is the connection it builds between your mind and body. Taking a few minutes before stimulation to apply oil isn't just physical preparation, it's mental alignment. You're slowing down, breathing, and syncing your awareness with your body's rhythm. This mindfulness lowers stress hormone, allowing better testosterone activity and more consistent blood flow. You become more in control, less reactive, and more attuned to sensation. That's how real endurance is built. Not by fighting your body, but by listening to it. Consistency is where the magic happens. Doing this once gives temporary benefits, but making it a ritual rewires your system. Over time, your blood flow becomes stronger, your tissues more flexible, and your response is more reliable. You start to notice that natural firmness returning, not forced, not artificial, but earned through care. This isn't about chasing pleasure, it's about building longevity. Every drop of oil, every breath, every slow, intentional motion is a message to your body that you're choosing strength, patience, and vitality. And when you practice that consistently, your body rewards you with confidence, control, and lasting energy that feels completely natural. So as we come to the end of this talk, remember this isn't just about a quick fix or another routine. It's about rebuilding the connection with your own body. Strength, firmness, and stamina aren't lost with age. They fade when we stop paying attention to how our body functions. By simply taking a few mindful minutes before stimulation, warming the oil, massaging gently, and letting your body breathe, you're giving it what it truly needs. Circulation, care, and awareness. This small act of preparation can become a ritual of self-respect. It's not about trying to prove anything. It's about maintaining balance, restoring vitality, and taking control of your own wellness. Nature has already given you the tools, your blood flow, your energy, your touch. All you need to do is activate them with consistency. Your body will respond. It will grow stronger, firmer, more responsive. You'll not only notice the physical results, but also a shift in how you feel, calmer, more confident, more in tune with yourself. Because when you start treating your body like something to be understood, not rushed, you begin to experience performance in its truest, most natural form. So don't overlook the power of this simple ritual. Apply it, trust it, and let time show you the difference. Real confidence isn't found in shortcuts. It's built through care, patience, and practice. Start today, and your body will thank you every single time.